talk about reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used as objects when the subject and the object are the same. So, for example, Jim is looking at Jim in the mirror. So when you look into the mirror, you see yourself, right? So you're the doer because you look at something, but at the same time you look at yourself, so you're also the receiver, the object. So Jim is looking at himself. So Jim is himself because he's a boy, so himself. And another example, Jim and Jeff drove Jim and Jeff to Hyundai. So Jim and Jeff are sitting in a car and it's only Jim and Jeff. And they drive themselves to Hyundai. They don't drive, I don't know, Auntie Kim. No, they drive themselves. Only Jim and Jeff are in the car going to Hyundai. So we use themselves because we have two people sitting in the car. But you can also use reflexive pronouns instead of alone. So here, for example, we have I went to Canada alone. Or you could say, I went to Canada by myself. I only went alone. So instead of alone, you can use myself. Or we can also use it to express that we are doing something without any help. So here, for example, we have they did their homework without any help. Oh, they did my homework? No, they did their homework, of course. I wish they did mine, but they did their homework, obviously. So here we have, they did their homework by themselves. Instead of without any help, we use themselves here. And of course, yeah, they did their homework. Although I wish someone will do my homework too. Anyways, it's easy, right? So now let's take a look at our object pronouns. We have me, you, him, her, it, us, them. And then me goes to myself, you, yourself, or when we have many people we are addressing, yourselves. Him, himself, her, herself, it, itself, us, ourself, them, themselves. For example, I can take care of myself. You know when like sometimes you do something and your parents think they know better than you, and then you can say, oh no mom, I know how to take care of myself. You don't have to take care of me. I can take care of myself. You should not go there by yourself. So sometimes when there is a very dangerous area, your parents or your friends might say, you should not go there by yourself. You should go there by yourself. Then he drew it by himself. So I don't know, let's say you have a younger brother and he shows you this beautiful picture he drew, and then you could say, oh wow, he drew it by himself. Look at this picture my brother drew. He drew it himself without any help. She's looking at herself. You know how in the subway often girls take out their cushions and they pat their makeup on, so you can say, oh, she's looking at herself in the mirror. Herself. It went off by itself. You're on the phone with your mom and suddenly your phone turns off without any reason. And your mom, after, I don't know, you get it back on, and then your mom calls you, or when you get home and she says, why did you hang up on me? Why didn't you answer the phone? And you can say, it went off by itself. I didn't do anything. The phone just went off by itself. I didn't touch it. It was itself. Then the next one, we made the pie by ourselves. So we made the pie ourselves. I don't know, you go to your aunt's birthday and you have this beautiful cake and everyone is like, I think they bought the cake. You can say, no, we made it by ourselves. And then they went to the movies by themselves. So I don't know, let's say you wanted to see the new Spider-Man and you're so angry because like your friends went by themselves to the movie theater without you. And then you're just angry in your room and someone asks you, hey, what's wrong? Ah, they just went to the movies by themselves without me. And that's it. Let's take a look at our summary. Reflexive pronouns are used as objects when the subject and the object are the same. We can also use reflexive pronouns instead of alone, instead of without any help, and yeah. So then we have me, myself, you, yourself, or yourselves, him, himself, her, herself, it, itself, us, ourselves, and them, themselves. So here instead of SS, it's a US. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, no, we have an S and a U here. Thank you very much and have a nice day.